Life is beautiful, guys, but sometimes happen that you don't play your best chess game ever. And this is my worst game ever. I played, I guess my friend, his name is Luigi, and we played just one game in standard against, and we drew before this game. We played like 1 year ago. He's my friend, but to be honest, we didn't play so much against. And I didn't know how to play against him, to be honest, because he knew how I play, and I know how he play. So I wanted to do something strange, and he also wanted to do something strange against me. The day before, he said me, I will play against you knight f3. And I said, okay, maybe he will play really knight f3, or maybe he just said me that just to confuse me. And he played knight f3. In this position, I decided to play something strange because normally you play or d5 or knight f6. But I decided to play c5 immediately. And that's what's happened. He said me, okay, would you like to play a Sicilian? And I said, okay, maybe you want to play e4, or maybe he have different plans because he could play c4, he could play g3. He had several ideas in this position, and he decided to play e4. To be honest, I don't know how to play well against the Sicilian. And that's why I didn't know why I played c5, because e4 can be a normal move in this position. And I said, okay, let's go back in something that I know well. And I decided to play e6 to play d5 next move. He played d4, I could take, but I decided to play d5, no problem for me. And he played knight c3. In this position, I played, to be honest, a little bit not so fast because I spent a lot of minutes thinking about the position because I had several ideas. I could play knight f6, I could take the pawn on d4, I could take the pawn on e4, different plans for me. All the plans could be good, no so big mistake for black in this position, and I decided to take on the 4. Knight takes d4, and here I confused myself because I said, okay, I had to play a6 because one of the knight can jump here. I can do something else. I can take here, take, push, knight back, and trade the queens. But I was not really sure because in Maya in Portugal last year I played this specific opening. I didn't remember well how my opponent played, but I remember that I played pawn take, and well, I don't remember what my opponent played. So I didn't want to go in a position that I knew that was not so good for me. But I played probably the worst move in this position because I decided to push the pawn on e5 because my idea was, okay, now I am attacking the knight, knight needs to go back, or knight can go here. But if knight go on b5, I can just play a6 and everything can be fine. He can take here, and well, it's a little bit complicated, but it's playable. So what's happened? My opponent played knight f3, normal move, but now, as you can see, he's attacking all my pieces. This pawn with 3 pieces. This pawn with just the knight, but is not defended. So I needed to find something, and I thought, okay, maybe I can lose a pawn because this position is not so well for black. So I could also push the pawn, but if I push, maybe he can take, and if I take, and he can take on f7, and that can be good for white. So complicated position, and I decided to play bishop b4, pinning the knight. I said, okay, if you want to take, you can take with the pawn or with the queen, but I want to pin the knight. He played bishop e5, normal move, and here I decided to play knight d7 because I said, okay, if I will play bishop on here, he can play this one. And now, super bad position for me. So, well, that's why I realized that in this situation I was so bad, and I said, okay, I probably have nothing to do because my opponent is attacking me with all the pieces, and probably game will be over in few moves. Okay, he decided to take on d5 with the queen, attacking also the knight. But knight is pinned, so he can move the knight. He could also take this pawn with the queen, because I cannot take back, because the knight is been pinned. So not a so good position. I decided to take on c3. It took with the b pawn, and I played this horrible move, f6, another horrible move, and after bishop a3, I decided to resign, because I thought, okay, maybe my opponent can just play bishop c4, and everything could be fine for him. So that's my horrible game that I played. Good points about my game is I lost against my friend, so okay, he won. I was not happy. I was really, really, really sad about this game and after this game. So okay, I was just happy for my friend. I hope you enjoyed, guys. I hope you had fun. Don't forget to follow me. Don't forget also to like the video and share the video. And see you at round number 9 and last round of the Vigevano tournament.